Danny, they released the purse information for the card. You're not getting a sizable more amount than you did to fight Zab Judah. A lot of people before the fight were talking about the negotiations keeping up this fight from being made as long as it did. Did they lowball you at first for this fight? And because honestly, I expected you to get more for this fight. Honestly.
Yeah, I never got an offer from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The fight was never offered to me when people thought the fight was offered to me in the first place. But it is what it is, and at the end of the day, I was happy with what we're getting in, and we're here.
Do you take a fight like this for the not being a much bigger payday because of the exposure, and because are you expecting this when you win this fight to lead to possibly fighting a Floyd or a big fight like that?
It's a big fight. It's a fight the fans wanted. It's a fight that the network wanted. It's a fight that I wanted. So at the end of the day, I was happy with everything, and I'm ready to go.
Danny, you were real quiet this leading up to the fight. Was that something you guys wanted to do? Focus, not talk to the media as much, or did it just work out that way?
I just wanted to stay to myself and train and have tunnel vision. I didn't want to have too many distractions, so I just stood to myself and trained hard, and I'm ready.
This is the first time you kind of seen him in person since you guys made the fight. How do you size him up physically, everything you've done in the face-off? How do you feel about him right now?
I feel good, man. I'm ready to go. I feel good. I'm mentally, physically ready.
Danny, yesterday you said, piggybacking off of what he said, when you stepped to him, he looked surprised. Tell me what you saw when you looked at him in his eyes, and what do you read from it?
I just see another pony in my face, another fight, just another fight to me. I don't see nothing different than nobody else, and I'm gonna go in there and do what I gotta do.
But did you say he looked surprised? What was his demeanor?
Yeah, it felt like when I looked into him, that I took my glasses off and I stepped to him a little bit. He wasn't expecting that, so I felt like I got to him a little bit.
Do you agree with your father when he said that you fought a much more prepared Zab Judah than he fought, and that if he had fought the Zab that you fought, Zab would have beaten Matthysse decisively?
I mean, I don't know, but Zab beat him, and that was it.
What kind of fight are you expecting Saturday?
Oh, it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight. People are going to get their money's worth.
Danny, ¿quieres hablar algo en español sobre esta pelea? Probablemente la pelea más importante en tu carrera ahora mismo, donde tienes que enseñarle al mundo todo lo que has hecho en tu carrera.
Sí, esta pelea es muy importante por mí, pero estoy listo, estoy preparado bien y voy a ganarla.
¿Cuál es tu mayor motivación para esta pelea, Danny? ¿Cuál es tu mayor motivación para esta pelea? Motivation.
A ganar, my motivation is to win.
What kind of boxer is Lucas Matthysse?
He's a good fighter. He's a strong fighter. He comes forward. He's really hungry. I know he wants to win, but we're prepared for a tough fight.
Danny, the left hook sequence that ended the Peterson fight. Talk to your father about that. Obviously, we know that you finished off Morales and Khan, and some people might say that's your best punch. Why did the fight? You said something about the way Peterson was positioned for that hook. How does that sequence happen with you and him getting that sequence?
Peterson was a little bit off. He was out of position a little bit. He was kind of like leaning out, and Lucas was right there, so he just turned the shot, hit him with a good shot. But like with a big puncher like that, you can't be throwing punches out of position, because that's how you get caught and that's how you get hurt. So we gotta go in there and fight a smart fight.
Do you think you need to start fast out there, and kind of everybody thinks the first person that makes a mistake is probably the one going to lose? Do you got to start fast out there, or do you take your time and kind of feel them out a little bit?
I'm just gonna go out there and get into it, and make adjustments to the fight.
Your dad is out there again. Everybody was waiting for him to do that. He said he'll cut his head off if he's wrong. I mean, that's putting a lot of pressure on you. It's not the first time he's done that, but in this case, the biggest platform you've been on. How does that make you feel, knowing that your dad kind of put the guarantee on the win?
Nah, he just ride or die, man. That's how we do. Families stick together. Right or wrong, we always gonna stick together. So he believes in me, I believe in him, and we're going to go in there and fight a good fight.
Your chin has been tested against, quality punchers in the past. We haven't really seen Matthysse in with a puncher of your ability, a guy that can punch like you. Do you feel that that's a big question mark for him, whereas we know that you can take a punch and that you can punch?
We don't know. We have to see. Saturday night, we'll see how good he can take a punch.
You'll be the guy that we find out if he can take a punch,
Yeah, no
right?
doubt. No doubt.
How's your weight, Danny? 140, still making it okay? Do you feel your body's kind of asking for 147 at this point?
Yeah, I'm comfortable, but I feel like this is my last fight at 140. There's nothing else for me. There's no one else for me to fight.
At 140?
Yeah.
Adrian Broner's here. Is that a fight that you'd maybe be interested in, or?
Nah, man, I'm not. Adrian Broner doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm not interested in it.
How does it feel? You come to Las Vegas, you had your biggest win here against Amir Khan, coming back to the scene of the crime again, man. How does it feel being at the MGM Grand on such a huge stage? Because everybody expected this fight to be a main event somewhere. Here you are under Floyd Mayweather. You can have so many people watching you. Mentally, how do you prepare for something like that?
Oh man, I just gotta prepare. You gotta train hard. You gotta be mentally ready and physically ready for this. It's a lot of things going on. You just gotta stay focused and learn how to adapt to everything. Because with the media and all, you're forced to train out on your schedule. So you just gotta stay focused.
There are many fights. This is only the third fight, I believe, where two Al Haymon fighters have fought each other.
Yeah.
This is obviously the most competitive of those fights where that's happened. Is that weird for you as somebody that your advisor, you're fighting one of his other fighters? Is there anything different about that at all?
Nah, it's not personal. It's just a business, man. To be honest with you, it's a business. Everybody gotta get their share, and I'm happy with it. I'm
What is the plan after this fight?
After this fight, everything goes well. I'm definitely going up in weight. I don't have nothing else to prove at 140. I fought in everybody.
Thinking in some specific rival?
Oh no, I don't have no.
Were you at all upset about him about the press tour not happening?
Nah, I wasn't worried about that because it was kind of in the way of my training anyway. It was like too far in. They should have did it before the camp started.